Beautiful people.
Yeah.
Folks of all shapes and sizes, and welcome.
And colors.
Welcome to The Vibe Has Spoken. We are The Vibe. My name is Matt.
I'm John.
And we're happy to be with you all today. We are rewatching Survivor Season 1. We hope that you're watching along with us. And today, we have the privilege of talking about Season 1 pre-merge.
Yes. Survivor Borneo, to be specific.
Yes. Survivor Borneo. Pre-merge episodes only, so we'll get into the merge and post in the next episode.
Yes.
But for today, let's just start off talking about kind of the what is it? The genesis of Survivor Season 1. Were you? I don't even know if you were alive. Survivor Season.
I was born
Borneo.
in the 90s.
Okay, so you were alive. You were in
alive.
diapers. Well, you were in diapers until you were 14, right?
No. 12, bro.
12. Okay, sorry.
I had a condition.
My bad.
So
yep.
judgy. No, I guess I wasn't of television watching age, but Teletubbies was probably what I was watching at that time. But I, later on in my life, as we all know, fell in love with Survivor. And yeah, I've seen Borneo before, but I saw it years ago.
This is the first time I'm watching it.
Really?
Yeah, this is the first time I'm watching it.
Initial thoughts?
Well, I mean,
high level.
You know, it's a different show now than it was then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the editing, incredible. The storytelling, incredible.
You're talking about Borneo?
Oh, yeah. Those walkaway shots where it looks like the end of a Creed music video, and they've got music playing over it.
Bro, I love those intro shots where like, this is Richard from New York, and they're just standing arms crossed, and like that's how they introduce everybody.
Look like they're about to get into Street Fighter, like they're Street Fighters. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. No, man. From what I understand, I mean, it changed reality. Like it was kind of the start of reality TV in a way.
Yeah, because at that point, all you had was MTV's The Real World. Yeah,
which was a Survivor show in and of itself.
Yeah.
I don't know how many survived MTV's The Real World.
Not many, man.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But yeah, it changed the game. It was the first, I guess, serial reality gaming format, because at that point, the only game shows were like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Jeopardy, stuff like that.
Yeah. Couldn't cheat as easily. There's some big profile cheaters in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Really?
Oh yeah.
What? Do explain.
Clickers in the audience. I mean, the whole thing.
You say like I know what that.
You know, there would be someone that would like cough a few times and and give the contestant the answers.
Oh
yeah,
that's cool.
No, it's good. I think you should do that.
I think it's good gameplay.
It's gameplay. It's strategy. Same thing with, dude, there was a guy on The Price is Right who memorized every price of every item that was on the show. So they would recycle items, and he would. He memorized every single price, and so he got his showcase like on the dollar. Like the exact price. Won both showcases. I think there was also like a cash bonus when you do that. And he was like, just thanks, Price is Right. What was the host guy's name? Bob Barker. He's like, Bob Barker, please don't kiss me on the lips. And just got out of there.
But is that cheating? Because he just did his homework. It just sounded like he studied the game.
He got it. He got all the prizes. They didn't. They were like, yeah, you cheated, but it's not really cheating. You know?
Yeah, he's just preparing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So none of that. Although people might say Richard Hatch was cheating because he was the only one actually using any form of strategy whatsoever.
Yeah, it's kind of mind-blowing how people are so afraid of strategy. Like it's syphilis.
Dude, in that first season, they were like, you were a bad person if you played with strategy.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, Alliance? That is disgusting. Who would ever be a horrible enough person to join a voting alliance.
You would get less hate punching someone in the face on that island than
to talk about the tribal council vote before you got to tribal council. I think I overheard Sue talking to someone about the tribal council vote. Terrible.
It's kind of mind-blowing. I equate this, like these early episodes, as the beginning of a horror movie where like all these people are camping or whatever and they're having the time of their life, not realizing that they're in a situation they didn't really sign up for and it's going to get ugly soon quick.
Dude, I can't wait. I can't wait. They were happy to leave. Like it was all a game.
Yeah, here's the thing. If you vote me out of an opportunity to win $1 million and change my family's life, especially in the year 2000 when it's worth what, like $2 million today?
Dude, we got I mean, the price is the winner today should be, I think, $1 million. Check my math. $1 million in what was this? Early 2000s. Yeah. $1 million then is worth 37 billion now ish.
It's 1.8.
Oh, okay.
Million, not billion either.
About 37 billion.
Yeah, $37 billion they were giving out in 2000.
Yeah. So, yeah, you got to up the prize. They got to up the prize money.
They really do. But all I'm saying is if you're voting me out of that kind of money,
sure,
I'm not walking away happy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be thrilled about it.
And
I do like some of the exits.
Yeah.
Like the exits are good.
You just love that emo walk away from the tribal.
Well, and even the way that they would, some of them it was a big show. Like they were celebrities.
That's right.
Survivor contestants were celebrities back then. I mean, they had personas.
Yeah.
Not so much anymore.
No.
You've got to really get pretty far in the game or really do something iconic like cry about a cheeseburger.
Well, you're saying Sifu's not a part of our cultural zeitgeist right now?
Sifu, let me tell you this. Sifu is crushing it on Cameo.
He was also on Mr. Beast's Beast Games.
Was he?
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, see, that's what you got to. So Sifu's a bad example. Sifu has parlayed his Survivor appearance into a small celebrity.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't even say he's a D-lister. He's more of like a K-lister.
I'm telling you, his Cameo would tell you otherwise.
Who's on Cameo? 5-year-olds or moms trying to get like gifts for their kids?
Both of those. I don't know if 5-year-olds are on Cameo.
I don't know what people do at 5.
I may open up a Cameo for my daughter, and she can we'll take orders, and she'll just
get Bluey to say happy birthday.
Yeah, we'll just go 5 minutes straight, $35 in and out.
There you go. You can be a celebrity. Yeah. It's the American dream.
But that's what they were. They were big. They were big names. They were important to the cultural landscape. Zeitgeist. Yes, the zeitgeist. As we all know about the zeitgeist.
So, first episode, what were some initial thoughts? Because the first one was they have the challenge where they basically take a raft onto a beach, and then the Tagi Alliance ends up losing, making Sonia, or is it Sanja? They spell it weird.
She wasn't on long enough to know
or care about.
She was, she wasn't good at playing the game of Survivor.
No, she was just voted out though because she was an old lady.
But at the time, it wasn't a game. Also, like it wasn't
true.
It was
personal.
It was a social experiment.
It was all personal. Yep. All these unstrategic votes are 100% personal.
Yeah, they're like, they would say it point blank. They'd be like, "I'm voting for that person because I don't like them."
Yes.
Because I don't want to be friends with them. I don't want anything to do with them, and the mere sight of their face upsets me.
That was the game.
Yeah, that was yeah.
There's a part of me that wishes that they kind of recreate that by getting a bunch of people who've never heard of the game.
Yeah.
And just throw them on an island and see what happens.
I know, dude, but that's the thing. Now, where we're at now, if you are a person who hasn't watched Survivor, you go on the show, you're terrible.
Oh, 100%. They can't keep up.
Yeah, you're terrible. And also you're not really all that fun to watch.
That's accurate.
Like, so I don't know. I mean, I like the concept, but
Well, it would have to be like a full, like everyone, because if you have even one gamer in there, it ruins the whole thing.
Yeah.
You need a bunch of people who have no idea. It's watching blind mice just squirrel around.
Boston Rob, Redemption Island.
Basically Boston Rob, Redemption Island without Boston Rob.
Yeah. You guys didn't hear the rules in the game where you're not allowed to talk to each other at all unless I'm watching you?
Which Boston Rob was on the Traders. You need to watch the Traders.
I'm gonna catch up on the Traders.
Bro, it's fire.
Yeah. So so that first, I mean, one thing I noticed about the challenges, they took all of about 90 seconds.
That's such a good point.
Quick. And it was like, go swim out there and then just kind of swim back.
Yeah, they were super basic. But you know what? I think they're still more advanced than the challenges we have today.
Really?
Balance this ball on a plate is what we have today.
Well, those are the individual ones.
Oh, I guess the obstacle courses and the team are pretty advanced, but I don't know. I thought I like the variety, right? They had one challenge where
there was more variety. That's true.
That SOS sign.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of dumb. It felt
Scandalous. The helicopter would want to stop here if we're the most scandalous.
I literally wrote in my notes, to win, sex sells is what they have.
Terrible.
They literally said sex sells.
That's yeah. And they didn't win, or did they?
No, they did not win.
Yeah, they didn't win.
Turns out sex did not sell.
Yeah.
Or save their lives. Yeah. And they went to tribal.
Mm-hmm.
But
good.
Yeah, so
it's a good reminder.
Very bizarre.
It's a good reminder, kids. Just follow the rules.
Yeah, sex does not sell.
Yeah.
Always. Because if it did, then we have no shot at this.
Yeah.
Anyways. So what else do we got on this docket here? Because
who else? I mean, it seemed to me like the editors were not remotely trying to hide that Richard wins.
Bro, that winner's edit.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
Like,
and here's the double spoiler. He didn't pay his taxes and went to jail for a little bit for it.
Yeah. Like the editors were like, we're supposed to from the jump make sure that everyone knows who wins, right?
Well, okay. Are we saying that because we know and we're just reading into it?
Maybe. I don't think so, dude. Like,
because think about it. At this point, they don't really know about edits.
Yeah.
In the world.
Okay. Yeah. True.
So and
the winner's edit. Those didn't exist.
Yeah, like that was kind of something that came down later in the pipe, and people didn't really know what this game was when they were watching it. They were just like, "Oh, wow, it's a cinematic experience."
Yeah,
people on an island, very bizarre.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking we know because we know.
Okay.
But my theory is that it kind of went over 98% of people's heads.
Okay. Maybe.
But
that could be it. What about the tribes themselves? We had one tribe, the Pagong tribe,
yes,
who were the there to have fun people.
Ugh.
They were there to have fun, have a good time. They were on a vacation.
They're the ones in the horror movie that I cheer when they get slaughtered.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you have Toggy, and Rudy is running that tribe with an iron fist.
Okay, Rudy? How many times people are going to be like, I'm going to vote him out, and then they don't?
Dude.
Is beyond me.
Because he's the leader.
He's not the leader.
I think they thought he was the leader of that tribe.
No.
More so than Richard.
Nah.
You don't think so?
I think one of those other dudes, like a Sean, is that his name?
They're all the same. Sean.
Nipple piercing?
Michael.
I wrote for Sean, he has a nipple piercing, but has the personality of an accountant. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that he's a doctor, right?
Oh, is he?
I think he was the doctor.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he was the doctor. Yeah. They all, but that's what I'm saying. They all run together because there's really only 3 that are memorable.
Yes.
There's really only 3. And Jervis is, you could make a case for him being Jervis. A memorable character.
Yes.
But it was Richard, Sue, and Rudy.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I love that in that first vote. I don't know if you caught this. Basically, the girls are like, we're going to vote out Rudy. And Sue has a confessional where she says, they think I'm going to vote one way, but I'm not.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm witnessing the first blind side.
The creation of Survivor strategy.
Sue Hawk, baby.
Dude, Sue Hawk.
Yeah, Richard gets all the credit, but Sue Hawk.
Honestly, I would, we'll get to the post-merge episodes and the winner of this season, but Sue was played a great game.
She's cutthroat.
Yeah.
Like, she knows that she was playing a game. She knows that she was there to win the money. She had no problem hurting people's feelings. They had Kelly's little BFF.
Yeah.
What was that girl's name?
The one with the short hair?
Stacy.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So she was like, I'm going to vote out Stacy because I need to split up Kelly and Stacy.
Yeah.
So I think Sue surprisingly has a knack for this.
Yeah. Well, she plays again, right?
I think she comes back for All Stars.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that makes sense. That makes sense. What about the camps? Were they good?
It's really hard for me to gauge without the high definition cameras that I'm used to.
No Wendell making rocking chairs out of tree branches.
Yeah, no Boston Rob Mega Mansion.
No. There were some. Oh, dude. So many mice.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They were talking about all and
then they ate one. Hello.
We're back.
We have formatted
our SD card. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. You got to format it.
Have you even touched an SD card?
To be honest, I thought they just stayed in the cameras.
I thought so too until today.
I didn't think it was something you were supposed to like look at.
I thought it would just wirelessly make things happen.
Yeah, I don't know.
It is what it is, but they're formatted.
Yeah.
One day we'll get through an episode uninterrupted.
Maybe.
Heroes versus villains. That's my prediction.
Okay. So I think where we were was eating rats.
Yeah, it's disgusting. They were eating mice. And honestly, I don't think they had to. I think they opted to do that as like an adventurous thing.
Could never.
No, yeah, same. That's
I wouldn't. They ate an eel.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. There was a whole plot line where I think it was Richard. He was doing the fishing.
Richard does all the fishing. Well, those two guys go out and pretend to fish.
Yeah, but then they gripe that Richard
it's like that. Those guys were me whenever I tell my wife I'm going out to do yard work.
They're you whenever you're at work, period.
Okay. Okay. I'm a hard worker sometimes.
I was going to say you're more of a micromanager.
I am not a micromanager.
Why'd you put that there? Why?
Oh, you mean that I just have a lot of opinions? That is true.
Yes.
That is true. I have a lot of opinions and not much help to offer, just a lot of opinions.
And here I am, Richard, slinging stingrays to feed the whole tribe.
Here you are going down and risking your life to get me a stingray.
Stingrays kill people. Ask Steve Irwin.
Steve, did you call him Steve Irwin?
Irwin. I meant to say Irwin. Okay. I had a slight lip rub.
Steve Irwin would have crushed on Survivor.
Well, there's a lot of stingrays.
But Richard was handling them. Steve Irwin would have been a crikey. This mouse is beautiful. He's got delicious meat. I want to eat him.
Filled with protein.
Two of the worst Australian accents that have ever existed.
Yeah, the two that you did.
I nailed the crikey.
That's it.
Yeah.
Australians are hard. But anywho,
dude,
just general eating.
Yeah,
I can't do like that challenge that they had with the food, eating like the fish eye or whatever it was.
Yeah,
I would send our tribe home. I'd be like, yeah, I ain't doing that,
dude. Here's the worst thing about a challenge like that. Someone loses that challenge and still ate the bug.
Yeah,
dude, you lost and you still ate a bug.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimate insult to injury.
I think it was Jervis and Stacy were that final matchup, right?
Yeah.
And Stacy won it?
I think so.
Okay.
And Jervis was like freaking out about eating the bug, which rightfully so. Those things were massive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but then they voted out Stacy the next episode.
Do you like those eating challenges? They bring the eating challenges back sometimes.
They do. I don't love them.
Yeah, me neither.
They're gross, but I see the appeal. I don't want them to go away.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Right.
Ugh.
Right.
See, if I think about it too much, I'm going to start gagging.
Yeah. Fish eyes. Mmm. Well, would you rather be called a rat or a cow?
Maybe a cow.
Really?
I love to eat.
Do you know what I'm bringing up?
Oh. Now that I think about it, I do now.
Dude, I just crushed that segue and you weren't with me at all.
Okay, let's just move on.
Oh, there it is. Okay, very good. Very good. Dude, he said they were what? Dumb as cows.
Yeah, so Jervis literally had a whole bit.
Dude.
That the editors gave. There must not be a lot going on this island because that thing got a segment.
It's terrible.
All the women obviously pissed. You know, you called half your tribe dumb as cows.
Yeah.
But they weren't pissed enough to actually vote him out.
Right.
Because tribe strength matters at this point.
Dude, it does not matter enough to be called a cow. I couldn't believe that. That was unfathomable.
Wild.
Like, vote him out.
Modern era could never. But
You
okay,
don't get to say that.
That's true. But
he said that in modern era. The producers are pulling him from the show. We're getting a black screen at the end of the episode that's like Jervis was removed from the game for hateful speech and conduct. Dude, he's gone.
It's just dumb.
He's gone. New in modern era would never.
But here's the thing: like Rudy has said all sorts of things, and he's still in this. So it's just like the words really don't matter. People care about this is old era, right? What do you bring to the table?
Is that how it was in the world?
That's how it is in the world.
I know. I feel like people maybe now are like a little bit more. Maybe
I don't
not.
know.
Probably not. They're not.
We all suck. Humanity sucks. And that's really what Survivor's all about.
That's true. A nice picture of how terrible people are. You love to see it.
But that same episode that Jervis, I believe, was going on and on about his thing and all the women are upset, Ramona was the one that still ends up getting voted out.
That's right. After she goes through her self-discovery journey.
Yeah. I love the Ramona. We love that you're happy now and you know who you are and you can be yourself and
at home.
Be yourself at home.
At home. At home. Your family's going to love these new changes to your personality.
Yeah. Like I'm saying, if there's no strategy, then it's all personal.
Yeah.
And all these votes are just personal.
Right. Yeah, they were. They were very personal. And you just had to be likable.
Yeah.
But
you still do.
Was there anyone on the show that you would say just genuinely likable?
I mean, I love me a little Sanja.
Okay, well, yeah, true. Okay, sure. The dude who had the coconut, was it a coconut phone?
Ah, yes, Mr. Greg.
Yeah, that's a likable guy.
He was the class clown.
He's hilarious.
You think so?
Oh, I thought he was. I thought he was fantastic.
Bro, he's giving the guy in the room who thinks he's funny, but then everyone's just like, we've heard this coconut joke a million times.
Okay, now I'm feeling a little bit self-conscious that you just made that statement, and I like him, and I thought you thought it was funny.
If the coconut fits.
I thought you thought it was funny.
I thought it was funny. It was like, okay, cute, whatever.
Well, no, but you think I'm funny?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like I love laughing at you.
Yeah, I'm hilarious, right?
I love to laugh at you, man.
Okay.
Like you're just so easy to laugh at.
Yeah.
So
I get that. Thanks, dude. Thanks.
Yes, you're funny, and I have to clarify
There it
this
is.
because otherwise he'll be pouting about it for the next week.
I will. I'll walk off. Yeah,
you can insult him any which way, but if you say he's not funny,
yeah, that's where I draw the line. Talking about my family, fine, but if you insult my sense of humor,
you're dead to him.
That's it. I can't rock with you anymore.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. But yes, you're funnier than what was his face? Greg?
No, Greg's funnier. Greg's a riot.
No.
Yeah.
The coconut bit.
I wonder what Greg's up to now.
You know what? We could do a quick Google search.
What, Greg, season 1. What is...
Where is Greg from Survivor season 1?
There we go.
Now, he is currently based in Gold Hill, Colorado. Oh, close
Dude,
by.
Where is Gold Hill?
Let's Google that.
Okay, here we go. We're going to go find Greg.
Greg. It's an unincorporated community in Colorado, but it looks like they got a picture from Guatemala.
Okay. Yeah, Greg built all of that.
Yeah.
Where's the map? Go to the map.
Yeah, there's maps. Okay. Gold Hill, Colorado is located in a very obscure part of Colorado. Oh, okay.
Just
Boulder.
Catty corner to Boulder. He fits in Boulder for sure.
That actually adds up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is Greg the minister?
Oh, I don't remember.
Or is he just a funny dude?
I don't remember. I don't think he was.
But he's flirting with Colleen at this point, right?
That was Greg that did that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And they would go and sleep on the forest floor. Dude, get a tree trunk, add it to the pallet in the middle of the camp, and sleep with the rest of the people. But
he's got a coconut.
New era. Yeah, new era.
Yeah. Greg and Colleen, the first showmans potentially.
Yeah, I guess so. That they were the Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake of Survivor. What are they going to do with the Grammys? Is Eminem going to diss them?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
So yeah, Greg has that coconut bit, which I think the point of that was like the tribe was getting tired of it.
Yeah.
So you just got to keep it fresh. But either way, they're voting people out. Tagi's voting people out. Mm-hmm. We're getting closer to the merge at this point.
I think they call it the merger.
Yes. This is business.
The merger.
The merger.
With and Jeff with the dude, he kills me with the voiceovers.
Yeah.
As we approach the merger, these two tribes are considering their tribe strength.
Have you noticed that they have multiple segments of Jeff explaining tree mail?
Yeah.
The tree mail is where the tribes will get notified about the events to come, like reward challenges or immunities.
Dude, if I know anything about Jeff, then I know this, that he came up with tree mail. And that's why he talks about it so much.
That was his creative liberty.
Yeah, he was like, I feel like we should talk more about this tree mail thing. It's such a great idea.
Novel concept.
Such a great idea.
Mail in a tree?
Yeah. Fire tokens are...
Bro, okay, other weird Jeff ideas. So after the first tribal council, I noticed that a lot of people were talking over each other. Okay. So then I think that was bad for production because they're like, they can't really map out anything story editing wise. So the following tribal, I believe, is when Jeff introduces a conch shell. A speaking conch.
Dude. Okay, I have used talking sticks while I'm teaching.
Really?
I've used them in my classrooms before. The talking stick.
Do they work?
It works for about as long as that tribal council lasted on our screens. All of about 2 minutes. They get it. You get it once. Everyone can get it once. Once it's time for people to get it a second time, you're done with this with the talking stick. The talking stick no longer works.
Wow.
So they had the speaking conch.
The conversational conch. The conversation. No.
Okay.
No, there's work.
Stretch. Yeah. Conch.
Not that much of a stretch.
This is a bit of a stretch.
It
didn't work. The tribal councils are so short.
They're really. Well, what are they going to talk about?
Yeah, that's true.
Alliances?
I mean,
that's a bad word.
They better not have spoken about their tribal council, strategy ahead of time.
Yeah.
That's a bad thing.
It's just mind blowing how
you're ruining the integrity of the game if you strategize.
It's a game where we have to vote people, but we don't want to vote people out. What did we sign up for?
Let's just do alphabetical order.
That is a valid strategy that is being employed.
Dude.
Is it Sean, right?
Sean's doing the
alphabetical.
The alphabetical.
Is he the minister?
I think maybe he is.
The youth guy, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Because there's that whole segment where he's having a conversation with Rudy. And this is the social experiment, right? You got the minister, you got the homosexual, and they're talking about things.
Or Richard, yeah.
Yeah. So I think that was like that whole plot. And Sean was...
Yeah, you could... I mean, I guess that's the thing, right? In casting, they were going for these kind of polarizing characters.
Yes.
So that they could drive home the social experiment dynamic of the show.
Low-key, I kind of miss aspects of that.
Yeah.
Like
I do too.
Rudy and Richard's friendship, whatever you want to call it, is actually pretty compelling.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's fun. I love how Rudy is like, I like Richard, but not in a homosexual way.
Yeah, Rudy would really say just about anything.
Literally anything.
They all would.
Oh, man.
That was it, man.
But he's not getting voted out because at this point, Richard, Sue, and Kelly get together.
Yep.
They start talking the A word. Alliance.
Dude.
And they try to get, I believe they tried getting, maybe it was Sean that they tried getting into that alliance that they voted out later.
Okay. Yeah.
They're trying to get someone in the alliance, and then we get the confessional. I'm not going to join an alliance because that's not how I want to play the game. And da.
Dude, Sue created alliances. I mean, she's the founder of a Survivor alliance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Godmother of strategy.
Yeah. She's like, again, Sue, I'm biggest fan. I wish you'd have won season 1. Yeah, like the women think we're voting as women, but I'm voting a different way, or they think I'm voting, strategy.
Is she the Boston Rob that we have been overlooking?
Yeah,
there you go.
She's a better Survivor player than Boston Rob, I'd say.
Bro, she's on my Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, Mount Rushmore for sure. We got Sue.
But yeah, Sue's in it, Kelly's in it, Richard's in it, and then they end up roping in Rudy. I think they rope him in because whoever they asked before him didn't want to be a part of it.
Okay, right.
And so they rope in Rudy, so then we get our first alliance, and that is the only strategy.
That's it.
At this point.
That's it.
Is an alliance.
Well, at the time, even Jeff didn't know what Survivor strategy looked like, right? Like you could tell in the way that he did his voiceovers, like, I guess they're going to try this. Or
what strategies will they employ for the merger?
He's just genuinely asking. He's like, someone please.
Like, what is strategy? What is the definition of strategy?
Dude.
What's wild is like the slogan "I will play out last" was created for the season, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think they realized at this point like what that would actually entail. Like
at the time it was just Outlast. It was, this is a Survivor thing. You know, we got to make sure that we get food and we get shelter. And like those are episode 1 things. Now it's like, okay, we did the shelter. Now we can actually play the game. You know.
Yeah, no, I it's wild. And if you hear like the interviews and stuff, it's pretty crazy how people didn't realize what they had until they had it. And it's cool to witness the historical origins of
the meta,
the etymology.
There it is. Absolutely.
Oh man. But no, it's cool. You know, they're forming an alliance. They're heading into the merge, so they won the last immunity challenge. They're heading into the merge 5-5. And at this point, I don't really remember what happens. Because like I said, it's been years since I've seen this.
You're talking about post-merge.
Yeah, so like getting into the merge, early merge, what ends up happening?
Merger.
The merger. Yeah, they're Warner Brothers and HBO. Coming together. So I'm curious to see how other people are going to respond, because the other tribe I don't think realizes that an alliance has been formed essentially against them.
Right.
And so I'm very curious to see how they respond to that, why things play out the way that they do, etc.
We will see. We shall see. We shall see. You also shall see if you're watching along with us.
Yes.
And I just the one thing that I'm looking forward to the most. Again, I'm really fanboying Sue here, but her final tribal.
Oh, yes.
Dude, can't tell you how many times I've watched that on YouTube.
Same.
It's incredible.
That's why they need to bring back the old format.
Yeah.
I honestly don't care if we get a better jury every once in a while. We're going to get them anyways. People are going to be better if they want to be better.
Yeah.
But what I love is the cinematic tearing of a finalist.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, one of the other things that's like kind of jarring to watch is by the time that they got to the merger in Borneo, that was the length of the entire game now.
Dude, that's such a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, because 39 days is the original format, and now we're down to the 26 days because it's the budget era of Survivor.
Yeah.
Do you have a preference?
I mean, I probably like the longer format.
Yes.
Yeah, the longer format's better. It's, I mean, you can tell in the way that this cast interacts with each other that, I mean, it's like how Final Tribal interacts with each other now is how they're interacting with each other at the merger. You know?
Like you mean in terms of
relationally,
okay,
knowing each other, comfortability, all of that.
Yeah, I definitely feel like modern seasons are super chaotic.
Yeah, you got to move quick.
Yeah.
You got to position yourself.
And everyone's
fast.
flipping on everyone.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you flipping on that person if they're aligned with you? That's bad That's too much strategy.
Yeah.
But no, I like the slower relational stuff because then it makes those blind sides even more punchy.
Well, I think that there were days where they would just sit on the beach and talk to each other.
Yeah.
The whole day. Mm-hmm. Those don't really exist anymore.
No, it's just game.
Yeah.
Which there's some level of fun to that, but I feel like it leads to less memorable moments.
Right.
Less dynamic characters, and I find myself struggling to keep track of the dynamics on the island the way that you can very clearly keep track of in Survivor Season 1.
Right.
Now, they probably have some editing things that they got to figure out, because it's their first season as well. But I think, I like the slower pace of the older season. I didn't think I would. I thought I'd be bored.
Sure.
Some episodes are kind of bland.
Sure. Yeah.
Like that coconut bit. Didn't need that to be 10 minutes.
We needed that. We needed all 10 minutes of that.
Nah.
We needed all 10 minutes of that.
The Ramona finding
Because you got to let a
herself.
joke. You got to let a joke kind of. Here's the thing when it comes to comedy writing, you got to really let a joke. I mean, you give it. It's like pouring a pour over. Right.
Yeah.
You want to steep it. Bloom, steep. You get it.
And bop it.
And then bop it. So that's
I do cold brews.
That's what. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I can tell. Well, in my European travels, I kind of.
You're a gold member at Starbucks. Don't pretend to be otherwise.
Yeah.
Oh man,
This doesn't taste enough like rat.
That's all I gotta say about that,
Dude.
bro.
And they
did show it.
They showed it. They were like, dude, it's one thing to eat. It's one thing to document people eating rats, but it's another thing to be like, they did like a sweeping shot, like Food Network Chopped. Like, okay, why don't you present your dish?
Here is rats.
Here we have a seared rat on a shish kebab.
They did. They showed it, and like I couldn't watch it.
Yeah,
couldn't watch it. Don't eat rat, people. Not for fun. And they did it for fun. I'm convinced they did it for fun because there's rice, there's coconuts, there's stingray.
Dude, we eating rat next week?
No.
If I brought some seared rat,
then I would call the mental health institutions.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Medivac. I'd get medevaced.
Yeah, medevaced. Yeah. Out of here.
I'm out.
Out of here.
I'm out.
Hey, I'm comfortably in this air-conditioned room. I'm not on an island for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah, but you gotta, that's the thing with rat, is that you've gotta get, it's an acquired taste.
No.
It's an acquired taste.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
It's an acquired taste. I don't know what else to tell you, but it's an acquired taste. They had spices too, didn't they? They got spices
They probably
in the
added like cumin.
yeah.
To the rat.
Cumin I hate.
Well, it's an acquired taste.
Nice.
Yeah, no, rat's not an acquired taste, and I would pay to watch you try to eat one. In fact, underneath my chair. Would you?
I don't miss many meals, as you can tell.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
This is me being encouraging.
I don't miss many meals. So if I hadn't eaten, but that's the thing, they had other foods.
That's what I'm saying. They had options.
Yeah, if I hadn't eaten in a while, maybe I can down some rat, but nah.
Bro, I'd have to be at my near deathbed seeing like the bones coming out of my skin to be even entertaining the thought of just sampling rat.
Yeah. yeah.
So-
Yeah, it was Jervis, wasn't he? He was like, I'm not eating rat.
Yeah.
He takes a bite and he's like, actually, this is pretty good.
Well, is he from New York?
Yeah, there you go.
They got a lot of them there.
Just acquired taste.
Heck no. Jervis is not going to be the North Star of what is right.
Yeah. I take my food eating journeys, the prompts from Jervis. Yeah.
No bueno. I ain't doing rat.
Yeah.
And if I don't think I'll ever end up on the show, but if I did encountered an eating challenge of any sort, Jeff, I'm out. Jeff.
What are you doing? This is not season 1. This is not a season 1 question. What are you doing with the chickens, bro? Your tribe wins chickens. You gotta slaughter those things.
You do.
You're not waiting around for eggs.
No. You know.
I know. We have 3 chickens in the backyard.
How many eggs they produce?
We get usually 2 eggs a day. We can pretty much consistently get 2 eggs a day.
How long did it take to get to that point?
Dude, the chickens have been a journey. First of all, not many of those chicks become chickens.
Do they become butterflies?
No, they become dirt.
They die.
A lot of them. But the ones that survived, they probably started laying eggs about 6 months in, maybe 8 months, 6 to 8 months.
Okay, great. So this game is 39 days.
Yeah. Well, they're not giving them chicks. They're not giving them chicks. That's the craziest challenge reward is like, here's 3 chicks.
Well, here's what happened. If you remember, they had the chickens. The tribe that won the chickens had the chickens. They didn't want to kill them.
Yeah.
What ends up happening? Another predator comes in and ate all the chickens. Do you remember that? So the chickens are getting eaten regardless.
Yeah.
It's either you or some other beast in the forest. Jungle.
Well, yeah. That's true.
So you kill.
I'm the only beast in this forest. Jungle.
So kill or
get your chickens eaten.
yeah. And that's Survivor.
Yeah.
If that's a metaphor for anything, it's this game.
That's it.
And these people ain't killers. That's why most of them get voted out.
Yeah. All but one gets voted out. Well, I guess that's not true.
There's final.
Yeah.
All that. And, it is what it is. But yeah, you gotta eat the chicken. You have to eat the chickens.
You gotta eat them.
Now, am I cutting the head off? No. But I'm hoping a tribe mate of mine has the stomach for it.
I'll do it.
Would you cut a chicken?
I'll do it.
Like they make noise and they move and
Yeah. But dude, they're keeping Richard just because he catches fish.
I mean, it's not his like personality that they keep him for, or the way he's just so welcoming with his nudity.
No. He catches fish. My man won $1 million because he catches fish.
Stingrays.
Same thing. Those are fish.
Are
those fish?
I think they're like dolphin cousins.
Oh, okay. They're dolphins. Okay. Yeah, that makes
Dolphins
sense.
with horns.
They have the same skin as dolphins.
Yeah, they're like rubbery.
Yeah.
And like soft.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why that's it. So all that to say, if I can, position myself as someone the tribe needs, I'm the chicken slayer.
The chicken slayer.
I'm the chicken slayer. They're gonna put that in my little, confessional name graphic. Matt Chicken Slayer.
Mm-hmm. Is that your slogan?
Chicken Slayer. The Chicken Slayer Alliance.
That's more of a hawk. What do chickens do? Chirp, chirp, chirp.
It's like a buck.
Buck.
Yeah, buck.
Buck.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, there you go. You'll do well in Survivor because you can chicken slay.
I don't think I could though. But a lot of talk.
Would you kill your own chickens?
Man. No.
Why?
I might could do Nugget.
That's your chicken's name?
Nugget.
Okay.
Our chicken's names are Nugget, or no. Oh man, Nugget's not with us anymore. Patty, Sandy, and Strip are our Nugget.
That's what you name your chickens?
Yeah.
And you have no intention of eating them?
No, well, Patty is kind of she's a mean chicken. She'll like peck the other one's heads if they're at the water bottle too long or whatever. Yeah, she's not nice.
Oh, okay.
So
that's why you take out Patty.
Yeah.
There you go. That's strategy.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
That's the strategy.
That's it.
Oh, man. Oh, okay. Is there anything else on our list? Let's see.
To get to about pre-merge?
Yes.
I think we've covered it, man. I mean,
I think we have as well.
Yeah. Those middle... I just have such a hard time with the middle of the like, they're not doing any character development for any of those middle of the road contestants at all.
I mean, Ramona did get one of the most inspiring arcs that I've seen in modern television.
I mean, they just don't spend any time on them at all. I'm like, I don't know what their names are.
Yeah, I feel like they're trying to get a feel for arcs in general and feel it for edits. Yeah. Obviously, they're investing a ton in this alliance.
Yeah.
And some of the other characters. But yeah, those middle, I think you're right. It's just there's a lot of people that get lost in the shuffle. But is that typical? I mean, I feel like...
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least for the episode that you're going to get voted out in, they usually will give you some screen time.
Okay. That's right.
No, they don't do that as much. They didn't do that as much back then. It's like, I guess with Ramona they did.
Ramona. Yeah. We got a good little segment from Sonia and her ukulele.
Oh, dude. Oh, Sonia.
Mm-hmm. She literally got voted out because she tripped and was old.
That's right. It's coming out of the water.
Yeah.
Honestly, who doesn't trip right there?
Yes.
Dude, coming out of the water right at the edge of the beach, that's the biggest tripping hazard that this world has to offer.
Yeah, gravity works differently in that like intersection between water and not water.
And then it's sand, yo.
Yeah.
It's sand. Give Sonia a break. But she tripped, and that was the only... I mean, they lost by, 2 seconds?
Well, yeah, in the 10-second challenge.
Yeah, true. But they voted her out because of that.
Yeah,
they were like, she's too old and frail.
Mm-hmm. She's got to go.
She's too old and frail. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
not even the ukulele could save her.
No.
But it is what it is.
They do make good use of those personal items. That like you get the personal items get some airtime.
Yeah, more than some of the players.
Yeah,
definitely more than the strategy.
Yeah,
we know more about Sonia's ukulele.
Do they still do personal items?
I don't think they do anymore.
Huh.
I don't even think they're allowed to bring their own clothes per se.
Well, I've seen that they like I mean, they're dressing him up in character.
Yeah.
Like Cochran was like, I wasn't gonna wear a collared shirt on Survivor, guys,
and they made him wear one.
Yeah, or a vest. Right? He wore a vest.
It was a sweater vest.
Yes.
Producers, can you just go back to like not a color coordinated?
To the color coordination.
Yeah, it's a little much. It's a little much, but very colorful for the kids. Are they trying to appeal to kids more now? Is that what's going on?
Oh, maybe.
Because I feel like watching this first season, you could tell this is a show strictly for adults.
It's certainly a far more family-friendly show now.
Not HBO level of adult, but you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like it's just more fast-paced, energetic, colorful in the modern era.
Yeah.
Granted, they also have cameras that can capture color at this point, but widescreen makes all the difference.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are just some of the differences that I've ascertained.
Ooh, good word.
Yes.
Very good.
Word of the day. But yeah, we're heading into the merge, so make sure to watch the merge episodes.
Yeah.
Leading up to the finale, because we're going to save the finale for a recap season episode, essentially, is our plan. So we're going to see how this alliance takes form and what they do in the merge. We're going to see the different dynamics that play out. What is the first merger that takes place in Survivor history? The introduction of individual immunity and the introduction of the fact that there's only one winner because people have yet to realize that.
Oh, yeah.
It's the horror movie, man. And the first kills have been made, and now the characters are like, oh, people are dying.
Oh.
Should we be concerned?
Oh, they actually meant that when they said we were going to have to vote people out.
Yeah. So now the heat's turning up.
There you go. Looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, that's all I got.
And that's all I've got.
Adios.
Bye.
So dumb.